loved watching both my daughters play and watching Sien play, especially when they're great at something and you can watch them and they're great throughout their club career, high school and in college. It's just it makes me proud.
I am Sien Gallop. I think volleyball has helped me shape who I am, especially with all the people that I've met, and I've been with the same team since I was younger in high school and middle school and all this stuff, and I think they're a huge part of who I am, and I'm so grateful for volleyball because if I didn't have it, I really don't know what I would be doing. I don't even think I would be in college, to be honest. It's really expensive for my parents, and seeing how it helped my sister and my parents, I think it showed me that I could do it.
And she was pretty good at a young age, more so than the other sports she was involved in.
Yeah, I'm sure you see thousands of kids and you're like, wow, my kid is one of a small percentage to get to play Division I college volleyball.
Until kind of high school, you feel the pressures to commit sooner because you see, especially at a high level for a club, you see a lot of girls committing so early, freshman years, summer, and you're just sitting there all right, when am I gonna commit? I feel like I suck, but you don't. It's just really competitive, and a lot of the schools look for girls who are 6'8", 6'6", and I'm 5'9", so I was just chilling.
Well, typically the recruiting process is a fairly extensive one, and we start evaluating players as early as 8th or 9th grade, and really trying to narrow a list of players that we think both fit our school, academic and size place, but really fit our school also competitively. Players we're looking to help us win Atlantic 10 championships.
So I committed to Pacific when I was going into my sophomore year of high school, so I was still really young. And the coaches made it seem like it was this amazing school, which I'm sure it is for some people, just not for me, but they made it seem better than it was. So throughout high school I had this mindset of, I'm going to go to a college just like my high school. And then I got there and it just was something completely different for me. It just didn't match my personality, it didn't match who I was or what I wanted from volleyball, and that was kind of frustrating for me.
We kind of realized the first day that we got there when all the team goes in and they get their room assignments, and you come out of the building for room assignments and all the volleyball players are in one dorm and Sien was in another dorm by herself. And at that point we were like, okay, where's this going?
So throughout my whole freshman year I thought I was going to redshirt until he put me into the game against Santa Clara, and he put me in 1 point. I passed the point, she sent me the ball and I got the kill on the point, and I got taken out, which means no matter what game you play in your regular season of volleyball, that's end of your redshirt season basically. I called my dad on the phone after the Santa Clara game, bawling my eyes out because I was so frustrated, because that's all I want to do is play. I love playing, and I called him crying, and I never cried like that before in my life. I was so frustrated, and he was like, well, it's your decision, you can leave or stay. And at that point I was so confused on what I wanted to do, and the time that I made my decision to leave was my last interaction with him was our last conference meeting, I guess, and he was talking and I literally just blurted out everything that he said, and I just told him that I wanted to leave and asked for my papers, and that was the last time I talked to him.
The window was very short. She knew she wanted out, and it was pretty much after the season she came to us, Christmas break, and we had literally 2 weeks to figure it out.
We knew what to do and how to do it, but it was just the point of who's looking for somebody.
An interesting situation where we actually had a player graduate at semester, so we actually had a scholarship available at semester. So we were definitely looking for if there's the right person for the right fit. So we definitely had some feelers out, and Sien was certainly looking for a different experience. And so we kind of got matched up in that in December following her freshman year, and had an opportunity to have her come visit campus.
Honestly, I've never even heard of St. Louis until they contacted me within that period. I had probably sent out 100,000 emails to just to get the process going, not even to schools that I would like want to go to, just to get the process going. And the schools that I did hear back from, some I knew and some I had no idea. And I kind of narrowed it down to the schools that kept texting me. So Allie and Ben would text me every day, like, how are your finals going, all this stuff, which was super, super nice. And then the Tennessee coach would text me every now and then University of Albany texted me all the time. And so it was kind of between those three I narrowed it down. And SLU just kept texting me, which was super, super cool. Usually coaches don't really do that, and they don't really reach out to you first. So it was super nice to hear from them all the time. And it kind of reassured me that the process was going to be fine.
She knew right away, the first 5 minutes she was here, that this was it, which is really cool.
And we had other visits lined up, but she came here and met Ken, and she was like, you know what, I think this is it. This is where I want to go. So
really important that they have the right kind of personality and character to join our program. We can make a mistake on a player's physical ability, and they'll still come in and work hard and help us in a role. But if we make a mistake on their character, then it's going to be really hard. They can be really destructive to a team. So that component was something that was really important for us to figure out in a relatively short period of time. For a fairly young player, she has the ability to be goofy and fun, but she has the maturity too to understand maybe when it's time to take care of some things. And so she has that undertone all the time. She wants to be very good.
So when I got here, I ended up loving it because the girls made it fun. No matter how much we hate conditioning, I don't think that there hasn't been a time where we're not laughing or joking around or having some kind of fun. And I think that's changed my views on volleyball and how a team should actually be in college. And everyone along the way outside of volleyball has been super, super awesome with anything. The teachers are amazing. Even the students, like on other teams are super, super nice and have helped me throughout the way. And I think my whole process has been a lot smoother than I expected. And I'm glad of where I'm at now.